Welcome back aboard. This week we're sailing north from Cape Town, South Africa, bound for the remote, windswept town of Luderitz, Namibia. A change of country, a change of scenery. We are leaving behind the dramatic skyline of Table Mountain for the barren lunar landscape of the Namib Desert.
They really do make it look easy, don't they?
You ready for this trip?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! That was a bit of a spill.
There's laughing.
Yeah!
And almost immediately we have entered the ghostly grip of the Skeleton Coast's signature sea fog. A thick, rolling curtain that has followed us for days, broken only briefly by golden sunshine as we passed Langaban. The internet is slow to non-existent.
The internet's back.
Hey! The ocean is teeming with seals, and the sense of adventure is dialed all the way up.
So we have a little problem. We've got some weed on the rudder. So the question is now, who's going to get the weed off?
Weed.
Declan, are you volunteering? Declan's,
Ivan and
actually,
I.
Ivan's I've actually already volunteered Ivan. Then there's a mighty, oh Declan, you're going to do it, Declan. And then Dick said, well, we'll both do it. The two boys are going to go in together. It's very cold. Very cold. That's the problem.
Think of it as an ice bath.
Go get your goggles
You love
off,
ice
please.
baths.
Not in the evening.
No, and actually,
Get on with it.
I've always done an ice bath when it's nice and warm, so somewhere to go on.
Do we really? It's sunny.
If Ivan and I are to do this,
Yep.
that we get a pardon for the dishes.
Rachel would love to do the
Because
dishes.
it's so cold. It is going to be so cold.
This is hard.
Rachel would love to do the dishes, wouldn't you, Rachel?
Oh yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Oh no, I'll do the dishes. All right,
I'd rather do the dishes than get
So we get one pardon each. I reckon. Or
Really? Okay. Yeah.
or
No.
maybe
cool.
for the rest of
Yeah,
the,
I'll do the dishes tomorrow.
for the rest of the
I'll do the next bit dishes. So, yeah.
thing.
Good call.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Rachel,
shit,
tell
it's
us what are your
gonna be
dilemmas at the moment.
My
Come on.
dilemma is, this is an episode being uploaded, and it's 49% uploaded, and that has taken 10 hours so far.
Yeah.
And once we get
Not
across
joking.
the border to Namibia, I'm not joking, Starlink doesn't work anymore. It's hardly working right now.
So Ivan's going to have a go at just pulling it off.
Get it, Ivan! Come here, you slippery snake.
Hiding.
It's quite caught, actually.
Yeah, it's caught up. So you're definitely going to get in.
Oh, you feel that cold water.
Sheesh. No worse than the ice bath. The ice bath is colder than that. Okay.
A lot of it. Oh, hold up. Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
what?
get in!
Oh no!
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Oh, stink.
Yeah!
I was looking forward to them going in.
Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh, ready? Chuck it! Yeah!
Oh, you guys got off so lightly. Okay, release the hounds. Oh, release the spinnaker. What's happened to the wind? Because it dropped out. Nice. Thank you, boys. That was a test of your bravery, by the way.
Yeah.
And you passed. Well done. That water is mighty cold. Oh my word. Oh, that's not good. No sooner do we put that spinnaker up again, but the wind has really dropped out, so we're going to drop it down again. Start the engine. Start one engine, we'll start ticking along.
Alright.
Ivy! Ping it! He's going to ping it. He's pinged it.
went to bed at 10 o'clock last night. It was a beautiful clear night. We were winged, we're still winged this morning. I was waiting for the sun to come up and then the fog rolled in. It's kind of what you can expect down this coast. We had it when we left Cape Town, and from the sounds of it, Namibia is very famous for its sea fogs. The hot wind blows off the desert onto the water. We've got the cold Benguela current coming up from the Southern Ocean into the Atlantic, and when that hot air meets the cold wind, you get these fogs. The Portuguese sailors back in the 1500s called Namibia the gates of hell because of the fog as they sail down, and it's a graveyard for over 1,000 ships, I think. So this fog is here to stay, unfortunately.
Tell you what, there's a lot of seals out here. Hundreds, probably thousands actually. They are everywhere. And they're quite curious. They see the boat, they stick their head up and have a good old gawk, duck down, pop up again, duck down, and then they sort of allow the boat to come up past them. Once they're sort of alongside, they dive under and then they pop out the back. And I just wonder, where are all the great whites? Where are all these great whites you hear about? Huh? I mean, these things are the chicken of the sea for the sharks, surely. Where are they? Maybe they're just so satiated they don't need to go everywhere. Oh man, there's so many. So many seals. My theory, when we came into the anchorage before we got to Neisner, because the dawn was overcast, we didn't see any seals that morning because the sun wouldn't be penetrating into the water, so the seals couldn't see the sharks, great whites. Well, this dispenses with that theory completely, because we got fog, Superman, and there are seals everywhere. Oh my goodness, there are so many, so many. By the way, it's quite chilly. As you can tell, I've got my beanie on, got my icebreaker on, my woolly top, merino wool, and this thing of Ivan's I've borrowed. It is quite chilly. Not used to that, not used to pea soup, not used to this. Okay.
Do you want to tell us what you've been up to?
Yeah, so when we were in Cape Town, we did our STCW. It means that we're qualified to be a deckhand, kind of. It's like it's kind of the lowest qualification you can get. It's kind of the baseline, but we can.
To work on super
yachts.
Yeah.
As a deckhand, we can't really go up from there.
No, but you're only 17, so you're not allowed to work on them until you're 18 at least.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But, did you qualify?
I did. And I have proof. I always sleep with them.
Woohoo! Yeah, so several different courses within a course, isn't it? You've got.
This is the this is security duties.
Was that fun?
That one was actually kind of the best one. Our teacher was very good. This is elementary first aid, and fire prevention and firefighting, personal survival techniques, and personal safety and social responsibility.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So when will you be leaving us?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of other hoops you got to kind of jump through, I think, when getting a job on a super yacht. So we're gonna have to work that out.
Has anybody seen Mocha?
Oh no, she's
around here somewhere.
It's a bit unlike Mocha, isn't it, to do this?
No, not really.
No?
No, she does this to me all the time.
Right.
But it usually means she wants me to feed her.
Yeah, take your time.
Doesn't it? It means I want fed. I want fed. Yeah.
Good morning. It's 3:30 in the morning. And I feel like an alien in a foreign universe out here. It is cool as. bioluminescence, phosphorescence is like, I've seen similar before, but it's probably equal to the best I've ever seen. The propeller out the back is firing out a white jet stream of bioluminescence. There's almost zero wind, about 4 knots of breeze, but there's still a little bit of a thing on the top peaks of the waves. You get a little white burst as the wave does a little crumble. Well, also actually yesterday I'll say that during the day I was just out on the bow and I just noticed what looked like another seal. I mean, there are thousands of seals, but I looked again, no, that's not a seal flipping, it's just like a fin. Is it a shark? And I looked again, oh, it's a really funny looking shark, and then it came right toward, well, we came right towards it. The closer I got, I realised actually that was it's a sunfish, and this thing flapped around, it went right under the boat and out the back, and of course didn't have time to get the camera. Boy, we were lucky, we were so lucky. But I say that in the sense that, mind you, we weren't going very fast, but we have friends, followers actually, we've not met them, Cheryl and her husband off the east coast of Australia several years ago. They had a sunfish and they sank, and they were in a catamaran and their catamaran sank. I think one of the keels got ripped off and it tore into the hull, and yeah, they were all safe and fine, but they lost their boat. They actually sent us photos of that boat going down. Actually, I'll post that here. Anyway, so that was exciting. We didn't get hit, or we didn't hit the sunfish, and we didn't sink. That's quite good. That's about it. Got another hour, a couple of hours of this, and I'll be swapping out with Rachel.
Isn't it comfortable? I hope so. I was uploading all day yesterday, from 7 in the morning until we crossed the Namibia border, and we were close to the shoreline, and then it cut off, and it was still only 75% uploaded all day, and it was like pulling teeth. I think it's because there probably aren't that many people living in the north of South Africa, and Namibia don't allow Starlink, that there probably aren't a lot of satellites over here, I don't know. But anyway, for your viewing pleasure, we're heading out to sea to upload this video, and we're also just gonna slow down, float around out there until the morning light appears, and then we'll have a safer entry into Luderitz harbour and check in to Namibia. Excelsior are out there somewhere, they'll probably be getting in today, but it's all good. Jordan's in a completely different weather zone to us. He's got his own little microcosm around him. Ivan, Declan and I have got hats and jackets, and we're nice and warm. Robert, what's going on over there?
I'm looking for the sun, Rachel. I'm optimistic. The sun is there. The temperature's not. It's okay, I'm going to do some exercise.
And I think I saw a sunfish.
Oh really? Another one?
Well, I just saw I saw this very odd looking, I thought it was a shark fin.
Yeah.
It's very odd looking, but it was thicker than a shark fin normally is. And it was just sticking up, and then it went down, and then it came up.
Yeah.
And then it went down, and then I didn't see it again. But it was odd, and I know there are some fish here because you guys have seen them, and I know another family on a boat have seen them, Chamonix. How do they swim? Who knows?
They're bizarre things, eh? Bizarre creatures.
Bizarre. I would have liked to see more of it. They're so crazy.
It's perhaps all those people who reckons we've had aliens here, etc. That's probably a good example. Octopus too, actually, is another one. Yes, alien invasion. The sunfish and octopus invasion. And these are the remnants, their ancestors. She's not listening. She's hanging on my everywhere.
I just think I saw it Excelsior through the mist.
Yeah, they're out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Excelsior Kiwis.
Well, how you guys travelling?
Yeah, pretty good. We got the main and the Genoa out, and we're doing about how much? Like 5 knots?
Be happy about that. Are you guys back on Starlink?
Yeah, we've just switched it on, but the internet isn't coming through. It's just putting out a network, but don't have any connection yet.
Give it 5 or 10 minutes. Mine took about 15 minutes to kick in, so yeah, you should be right.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
Too easy, man. Alright, well, looks like you guys are taking again, we put the spinnaker away. When the wind bumped up a bit, we may show it again a bit later, but for now we're actually pretty happy with the speed. So get up here beside us, man, and make for a good bit of footage.
We probably would be having the spinnaker up right now, but we actually found a little nick in it last night. Well, not last night, yesterday, so yeah, we had to pack that away. Otherwise, we'd be flogging you guys.
Yeah. Don't risk it, man. You're going to need that spinnaker for the Atlantic crossing, that's for sure.
Yeah. Are you guys just on your head sail?
Yeah. You don't want to see what happens if we put the main up.
Yeah, sure, fair enough.
Alright, we'll see you guys soon.
Alrighty, standing by 16.
Okay, so we are now 13 miles offshore and we appear to have internet. Yippee! Declan is here with me. That's him playing that game. Say hello, Declan.
Hola.
Well, my word, it is a bit chilly by fingers actually. It's like I don't know, we're in pretty much in the Southern Ocean or something. We're actually in summertime, would you believe, on the Namibian coast. We're trying to go very slow. We've got a handkerchief out front with Genoa, like a tiny little piece of cloth. We're doing on surges up to 7 to 8 knots, on the bottom of the wave down to 3 knots. We're probably averaging 5 to 6 knots. I'm trying to get around the top of Luderitz at daylight and cross to get into the bay, the Luderitz anchorage. It's going to be acceleration zone time, and we're getting 25 knots apparent wind, so probably getting 30-35 knots of true wind. Could be gusting 45-50 knots as we go across into the bay, and I'd like to do that in daylight if I can. We've got some decent swells pushing us along as well. Ivan mentioned he got pooped by a small one, just a small pooping, which is not what you think it is. But look, Bob is having trouble holding the course. He's turning up to starboard a bit and having to go manual and get it back on course. So, because the wind is coming out a little bit on the quarter, so I figured if I swing the boom out the side, it would be more of a forward push rather than the windage of the boom itself pushing the boat sideways and stern around. See if that helps. I'm not sure it will, but it's not good though. Starboard tack seems to be a bit of a problem for this boat for some reason. We've been having problems on starboard tack since Zanzibar. I think there's a possibility that the Atlantic crossing could be largely on starboard, which could be a real problem.
It is freezing, absolutely freezing. I wish I had gloves because my hands are getting very cold. Only a short distance now and we will be in the anchorage. So we have made it, and my goodness, what a place. It's like a lunar landscape. I'm sure they must come here to film outer space videos or films because it's just so barren. And we've got Declan in his favourite spot doing the dishes.
Yep, that's me.
Dex, tell us about your night. We haven't heard much from you.
Last night was probably the worst night of the shift, but worst night of the passage. But all the nights have been super chilly, and last night wasn't even that bad. It was just really cold.
It's very cold, really cold. It's probably one of the coldest night shifts I've been on.
Ever.
It was so cold. But yeah, I was just it was pretty much just trying to keep the boat straight most of the night as well.
So Bob wasn't working for you?
Yeah, he was drunk.
It was on and off, yeah.
But yeah, here we are, made it.
Here we are. And what are you looking forward to?
Coleman's Cop, and also just going, playing around in the sand dunes and stuff. It's going to be fun.
Namibia, Declan?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That sounds a long way from home.
Mm-hmm.
It is a long way from home.
Yeah, West Coast Africa.
Crazy.
Wow.